This is the highest robbery of all robberies in the history of the world. When the fact of the matter is when Caesars Sportsbook has the naming rights to the Caesars Superdome, this is going to be a year of all time uncertainty, a year of uncertain outcomes. It is a year of all time uncertain outcomes. The Ravens start 0-2. I will go with the Bengals to start 0-2. Let's see what happens in that game. But the winner is coming from the AFC North. The Chiefs are cooked come playoff time. The Raiders won 26-23 against the Ravens in a comeback fashion. I did think that the Ravens would get their first win against the Raiders because of the fact that Kamala Harris is from the Bay Area, and the original Black Panther Party originated from the Bay Area, and of course the Raiders are from Oakland. But the fact of the matter is, Lamar Jackson is getting his first win of the season against the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys fought a 1-2. The next Super Bowl at Louisiana is 12 years later. The Cowboys were on national TV on the first week. Tom Brady's broadcast debut. The Cowboys fought a 1-2. It would be 20 weeks from next Sunday to the Super Bowl. The last Super Bowl was at Nevada. That's what we have to keep in mind. That's what we have to keep our minds out for. Lamar Jackson wins the Super Bowl at New Orleans. General Jackson and company march all the way to victory in the Battle of New Orleans in the year 1812. Lamar Jackson makes it to New Orleans, his first win of the year against a Louisiana native, Dak Prescott. The Cowboys is 45, first win of the year for Lamar Jackson against the Cowboys. Lamar's 45, the Cowboys is 45. 45 is Gematria of New Orleans. So we see where the script is taking us. It takes us to Lamar Jackson leading his troops to victory as he did in the Battle of New Orleans in the War of 1812. The first win of the year for the Ravens at Arlington. The last Super Bowl at Louisiana was in Super Bowl 47. Arlington is Gematria of the prior Super Bowl at Las Vegas, Nevada. Jerry World is Gematria of Super Bowl 59. Jerry World, reverse 122. Las Vegas, Nevada, in abbreviations, is 122. So you start to see the reverse in action. Jerry Road is 59 in reverse. The Superdome is Gematria of 59. So it's one win in 3 games for the Cowboys. For the Ravens, Dallas is 13. Dallas is 49. First win of the year over Dallas. New Orleans, Louisiana. The side of the Super Bowl is Gematria 49. So this is all pointing towards a Super Bowl victory for the Ravens in comeback fashion after starting 0-2. Again, I like the Bengals to start 0-2. One of these two teams will win the Super Bowl. I elect to stay with the Ravens. Cowboys is Gematria 30. The Ravens will improve to 3-0 in the Super Bowl for their first Super Bowl victory since Joe Flacco. Texas is Gematria of a 3-0 record in the Super Bowl if you are the Baltimore Ravens. The first win for the Ravens is on the 22nd day of the month because the only full-blooded quarterback to win the Super Bowl was Doug Williams, number 17 in Super Bowl 22. The Ravens' first win of the year occurs 17 days after September the 5th when they win on September 22nd because it is all connected to Doug Williams' Super Bowl victory. Doug Williams is also born at Louisiana. Again, Lamar's first win of the year comes against a Louisiana native. Doug Williams. Doug is 61, which is Gematria of Louisiana in reverse. Doug is Gematria 20, exactly 20 weeks after the Ravens' first win of the year. The Ravens win the Super Bowl. Again, this is all connected to Doug Williams in the last Super Bowl at Louisiana in Super Bowl 47. Now, where was Doug Williams' first start? Maybe it was against the Broncos. Was he? Yeah, it was against the Broncos. Okay. Will the Ravens start 2-2 with a win over Buffalo? I can still see the 1-3 angle. I can see I can see a scenario where the Ravens start to dominate and win 6 out of 7. This is what they're gonna do. A lot of comeback magic in the NFC North. You start seeing Lamar win down the stretch of the year, towards the last stretch of the year. You see Joe Burrow winning down the final stretch of the year. Lamar Demetrius Jackson is Gematria of Dallas in the reverse. You see how Dallas in reverse is Gematria of 41?
Hey, how's it going? Of course. Have a good day.
Thank you. Yeah, we got a field goal. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. The Baltimore Ravens are going to be 6-1 against the Cowboys, like Gematria of Louisiana, as you saw in the calculator. 61 is going to be a key number to look out for throughout this entire season. Why Texas? Why Texas for the first win of the year for the Baltimore Ravens? Well, that is a fantastic question. The only thing that I can think of as far as Texas goes is that Texas is the 28th state in the union. Its first and last win against the NFC team, Lamar Jackson. "30 wins on the road, that 3-0 Super Bowl record, that 53rd win on a Sunday, the 5-3 Super Bowl record for the 49ers, the fifth quarterback to win at least 3 Super Bowls, Patrick Mahomes, and we're talking about last year's scenario. 21-3 for Dak Prescott. Caesars is 21, his 21st win against the NFC. You start to look at this number, it's 23 or 24 or 25. Maybe you could see Lamar Jackson losing against the Eagles, probably, I imagine. But the Dallas Cowboys are cooked. This team is going to miss the playoffs. This team is going to fall to 1-3. Or better yet, Derrick Henry, his first win with the Ravens. Derrick is 41, Super Bowl 41, Baltimore 41, Dallas is 49, Derrick is 49, and Dallas is 49, and Dallas is 41 in reverse. Derrick Henry's Gematria 20. It'd be 20 weeks from the Ravens' first win to the Super Bowl. When we're speaking about King Henry, Derrick Henry, and the Dallas Cowboys' first win of the year. Derrick Henry, number 22. Lamar Jackson, number 8. They add up to 30, the 3-0 record in the Super Bowl. That's what the 30 is about. Derrick Henry, number 22, is connected to Doug Williams, number 20. Again, is what we're talking about. Lamar Jackson, I want to be a champion. He says, I want to be a champion on July 29. So the question is, if we don't see the Kamala Harris angle with the first win over the Raiders, then what exactly is going on with the Dallas Cowboys in the Ravens' first win of the year? I want to be champions, Gematria of, well, I want to be champion. He made the comments on July 29th, or that was the day that the comments were published. 7 weeks and 6 days later, the first win over at Jerry Road. It's Jerry, that's 76. 55 days would, I think, is Arlington, Texas by itself is Gematria of 55. And 55 days after Lamar Jackson's I Want to Be a Champion comments is when the Ravens win their first win of the season. Was it the 28th or the 29th? So it in fact was the 29th. They didn't publish it a day ago, whatever. Arlington, Texas. That's the main thing to take away with the 55 that we speak about. I'd like to go to the day that Biden dropped out, to September 22nd. 2 months in a day. Gematria Caesar Superdome. Caesars is 21. They lose against the Las Vegas Raiders. 0-2 losing to the Las Vegas Raiders, and then Louisiana 61. Then it truly begins up. Last Super Bowl at Las Vegas, they're 0-2 losing to Las Vegas, and then Lamar and company are ready to win. $107 from September 22nd to January the 7th. 107, I think, is Gematria of Oakland Raiders. The Raiders is 107. They lose to the Raiders, but Lamar Jackson gets the first win of the season 107 days before his birthday. How many days left in the year after September 22nd? Well, first of all, Dak is Gematria 16. So the Cowboys fought a 1-6 against the Ravens. Dak is Gematria 20. Ravens first win of the year. 20 weeks before the Super Bowl, General Jackson leads his troops to victory. Andrew Jackson was the 7th president of the United States of America. In Prescott, Lamar Jackson beats Prescott. Prescott 116, Jackson 116 in reverse, and Superdome is 116. The Superdome. Superdome with the M is 116. How many days left in the year from September 22nd? If this is a leap year, 266th day of the year, the leap year, think about the current Pope being the 266th Pope. You think about the Virgin Mary, how the Ravens are from Maryland. Interesting symbolism going on if the Ravens get their first win on this day of the year. They're going to smoke the Dallas Cowboys. This is a given.